everyone, Ashley here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about the wax collab, wax community, low buy challenge, 2022, melt your stash, whatever you want to call it. This week's theme is if it brings you joy, melt it. And last week's theme that we finished up was Risky Week, which, trust me, this is a welcome week because it was rough last week. But it taught us a lot of stuff about what we don't like, what things we just won't buy again, and what things go right in the trash. So, without further ado, let's get talking about these ones, which absolutely bring me joy. Okay, I'm going to put this over here. No, I'm going to put this over here, I think. Okay, just a disclaimer, if Poppy comes in, my husband isn't home, and she's been very needy this evening, so if she comes in, and I talk to her, that's my cat, so just letting you know. Okay, first one, Rose Girls Shipwrecked. Love this scent. This is Blue Sugar, Blue Sugar, Gilligan's Brew, vanilla wafers, and donuts, I think, something like that. Oh, I love this, love this, love this. It's coconutty, blue sugary, scrumptiousness. Love that. I'm melting that because I got a backup bag. I have 3 now of Shipwrecked, and I haven't seen it offered. Rose Girls is having a ready-to-ship sale this Friday. I don't remember what time, but it's a hell of a list. It's a big boy. Kahuna boxes are on there, and I have no business buying anything, but I might take a peek. Okay, Sniff My Tarts. I got this in a random act of kindness. This is cookie bread. I don't know what that means because I've never bought from this vendor. Sugar cookie latte. This is a beautiful, beautiful, long-lasting, creamy, delicious bakery coffee scent. Oh, that brings me joy. I wonder if there is zucchini bread in here because it smells a little bit like that scent profile that zucchini bread has, but it might not. I'm taking a guess, but this is some goodish right here. Trust me. Next, Rose Girls again. Pumpkin creme brulee pretzel wafers. This is one I love. This, it smells very pumpkin creme brulee, strong on on cold. But then when it's warmed, that pretzel comes alive, the wafers come alive, and this blossoms into a beautiful pumpkin bakery that isn't necessarily a pumpkin spice or a pumpkin bread or the pumpkin stuff that's shoved in our face at fall time. This is a different formulation to my nose, and I love it. Next, we have Vintage Chic Ghost Face. This is caramel pralines, cream cheese frosting, and zucchini bread. I got this in a mystery box last year when Kirby had her either Cyber Monday sale. I grabbed a Halloween fall box. This was in it. I haven't melted this yet, but oh, does that smell good. It's all 3 of these things mixed together, but the caramelized pralines are bumped up a little bit in this. Awesome blend. I love that one. Next is Winchell's Raspberry Jam Filled Powdered Donuts. I love this. This was a film, either a ghost face or a film bar, I think. I can't remember which one this was. I chopped this too long ago to remember. This, oh, as I've said it in previous videos if you've watched, Kirby's raspberry oil is untouchable. It's delicious. It's fabulous. I think it's the best in the industry I've smelled. Other raspberries are too fake, which I struggle with that with blackberry, but that's besides the point. This raspberry oil is on point. It's awesome. Give it a try. If you haven't tried her raspberry, go for it. It's wonderful. Next is Yum Wax Pistachio Dessert. I don't know exactly what the dessert part is in pistachio, but I don't care because it's pistachio and I love pistachio. And I talk a lot about it on my channel, and I talk a lot about it on, social media and groups. I always ask for pistachio blends. And if I see people talking about it, I always comment because I've always loved pistachio. Pistachio is my favorite pudding over chocolate, believe it or not. I love pistachio. I love the almond flavor. And And I don't get cherry a lot from pistachio, but cherry may or may not be in a pistachio blend, in my opinion. I like Sassy Girls pistachio, which I have in here somewhere, is very creamy to me, very almond heavy. I love that. And I love pistachio. And I know there's pistachio lovers out there, but this is creamy and like there's whipped cream and pistachio pudding and something else. I don't know what the scent notes are this, because when Deanna, who owns Yum Wax, she had her moving sale last year. She sold her wax at like discounted prices, and you bought how many ever ounces you wanted. I didn't really remember the notes of this. I just asked her for pistachio and she sent me this. Love pistachio. Okay, this next one is Sugar Melts by Stacy, which I don't have a lot of, just because I'm not sure how I feel about her wax. I know she has a lot of customers, a lot of following. I'm not sure how I feel about her wax to my nose and in my home. But she did customs last year. Actually, it was September of last year. And this was one that I made. It's Cupcakes at Tiffany's, Strawberry Cookie Monster, and Graham Cracker. And this is a beautiful mixture of Cupcakes at Tiffany's blended with that Strawberry Cookie Monster, which is nice to my nose. And I melted some of this a little bit earlier. Today's Tuesday. I started melting this box on Sunday, and I didn't film until today, so I'm sorry. But I have been melting this one, and it's nice. It's a strawberry cupcake at Tiffany's to me. I like this one. But that was a custom blend of mine. Next we have Savannah Blue. This is the only wax I have of this vendor. This was sent to me by a random act of kindness. This is Frosted Ice Cream Coffee. This is frosted graham crackers, coffee ice cream, and vanilla cream. This is delicious, beautiful. On first sniff, it smells like it could be kind of moderate. This is strong. This is really strong. When you warm it, those ice creams, both the coffee and the vanilla cream, they just come alive, and it fills the air with this deliciousness. And I love this. I love coffee, though. I'm a coffee lover. Coffee and pistachio and cranberry, but coffee and pistachio are my daily stuff. Okay. Oh, another one I love. Marshmallow Krispies. Fruit Loops, Fruity Pebbles, whatever you want to call it. It's fruit cereal. Love this, love this. This was part of the Clams and Scoops week, but I love Fruit Loops, and I'll melt this any time of year. I use burn and melt interchangeably, and I hope you guys know what I'm meaning. I burn candles, melt wax, but sometimes the brain just gets ahead of the mouth gets ahead of the brain. So it is what it is. Okay, this one is Palo Santo, Sweet Cream, and Whole Vanilla Beans. This is a little sample from L3. That's nice. Palo Santo, right in the nose. Delicious, creamy blend. Love that. Next is Vintage Chic, Merry Christmas Baby. This is eggnog, yellow cake, and zucchini bread. I have melted this. It's delicious. Creamy, luxurious, bakery cake. You can smell the butter and the yellow cake. Oh, damn, that's good. Sorry. I love it, though. I try to make this a G-rated channel, but sometimes a curse word slips out once in a great while. Okay, next is Gain. This, this is L3, and I've had her Spin Cycle, which I think is a house blend of hers. I haven't had like Tide or Gain or anything like that of hers, so I picked this up because I do like a laundry every now and again. So I'm curious to see what that one will bring me, and I'm using Gain in my house right now, so I thought it was fitting. This next one is Cupcakes at Tiffany's, Candy Cane, and Fraser Fir. Another sample. This one, the pine hits your nose, but it's like pine frosted cupcakes, if that makes sense. It has enough of the bakery in it, but that pine just lightly grazes the top, lets you know it's there. It's not pine heavy, but that might change when it's on warm. The candy cane is in there too. It's nice and minty, and I can feel it in the nostrils. I like that one. This is Melted Mousse. Grinch Miss. This was part of her Christmas box. This is pistachio nut cupcakes and crushed almond cookies. See, I told you, they play well together. This, I love this because it has a little heart on top of the Grinch, you know, because the Grinch's heart grew 3 times that day, 3 sizes that day. So this is nice. Love pistachio. I'll never turn a pistachio blend down. Love that. Next is Serendipity. This is a clam from Jim's Daughter Crafts from Virginia, Michelle from Virginia. This, I love Serendipity. I wish I had this in a loaf. Sometimes I just like this simple coconut vanilla cherry. That's what this is. Sweet, creamy vanilla with cherry and coconut. Love this. The vanilla, coconut, and cherry are in here beautifully blended together. It's just one uniform scent. There isn't one that stands out to my nose more than the other. I love this one. Love that one. Next, this is a retail. This is At the Fair Walmart wax. This is churros, brown sugar, and funnel cake. This is, I smell the cinnamon in the churros, but I haven't melted this yet, so usually Walmart wax stays about the same. I don't feel like any notes come alive more on warm, at least with my experience with Sensationals or, what's the other one it is out there? Sensationals or Mainstays or, oh, Better Homes and Gardens. Do you like the Walmart brand? A couple more in here, guys. Well, a little bit more than a couple more. Pumpkin Carvings Hey Mac Apple L3. Love, 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 love this. I love this. And I think Drew said love, 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 love in one of his videos last week, and I loved that enthusiasm, so I copied it there for a second. But this is Mac Apple Heavy. I don't get pumpkin carvings very much on cold, but I've melted this before. This was a mini loaf. I had this in a large loaf. The hay. I've always lived in the country. I lived in South Carolina as a child in a city called Somerville outside of Charleston. And we had horses there. We had a hay loft. Then when we moved back up to Pennsylvania, southwestern Pennsylvania, we had horses, and then, you know, they passed away. But my dad has cattle now, and he's had cattle for a long time. But he cuts hay, he cuts his property and other people's properties and stuff. And I grew up with hay. I love the sweet hay smell that you can only get in a hay loft, a hay barn. I love it. I can definitely smell it in this. It gives a little bit of sweet grassiness to it, but not like green, fresh chlorophyll grass, not like greenery, but a sweet, crisp hay smell. You know, it's hay. It has its own scent profile, at least to my nose. This is Mac Apple. That Mac Apple Dominant. Love this. I love this. Love this. I know I've said I love that, but I do. Okay, this next one, this is, new vendor to me, Hayden Rowe Honey Clementine. I wanted to put this in here because I haven't chopped up or melted any of her wax yet. I did do a haul video last week on Hayden Rowe, my very first order, which I was super excited about. I haven't melted her wax yet, so some of it's in my bag to chop. I chop every couple of weeks just to give myself some variety. This just smells like an orange with honey. Sweet and simple and sweet. This is Britta's Creepy Treasures Christmas Wake Up Call. Espresso, chocolate chip cookie dough, and vanilla bean marshmallow. I got this in a RAOK. This smells like coffee with some chocolate and a little bit of bakery notes, which is probably the cookie dough. I haven't melted this yet. I'm going to, because coffee makes me happy. Coffee brings me joy. There's some new coffee creamers out on the market right now. I just bought, I found Caramel Macchiato International whatever international, I call it International Coffee House, but I think it's International Delight. I just found caramel macchiato. I haven't seen it for a couple of months. I got that, and I love white chocolate raspberry and the coconut cream from Coffee Mate, amaretto, which they used to have in the stores out here, but I can't find it anymore. Side note about me and my coffee cream. Speaking of one of my loves, pistachio in the kitchen. Sassy girl. I haven't sniffed this in about a week. Let me take a whirl here. Oh man, that's good. I love this. Julie just offered this in loaves in her pre-order, which I didn't grab a loaf of this because she had a ton of other pistachio scents available in brittles that I picked up a few of that I haven't tried yet. So thank you, Julie, for pouring pistachio in a large loaf. I love this. This is pistachio, cookies, birthday cake, Twinkies, and vanilla fudge butter. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love pistachio. I'll always buy it as long as you're offering it. I love it. Okay, this next one is waffle cone, sweet cream, coffee bean, sheets, steel sugar. I wonder if this is an error because sheets and steel sugar, when I smell this, I only smell waffle cone and coffee. I don't know if this is an error or not. It might be. I'm not sure. But this is a coffee blend. Coffee brings me joy, so I'm melting that one. These next two here, I'm saving my Sassy Girls for last because y'all know I love Sassy Girl stuff. These are two that brought me immense joy from the Super Tarts Advent Calendar. This first one is Bergamot, Honey, Christmas Cookies, French Baguette, and Tonka. Oh, so good. So good. The honey shines. I know that's my description for this. The honey shines. It blossoms on warm. I love that Super Tarts scents manipulate into this glorious scent when it's warmed. And this was my very first experience with Super Tarts. I get the hype. I love it. That's why I have maybe 4 orders out to you. I love this. I love Super Tarts. And I'm getting a bunch of coffee from her Wax Wednesday when it ships pretty soon. I have I think I have 7 coffee blends that I bought because I love coffee stuff. Love it. This, you get the cookies, the French baguette, but the honey is the star in this. It's really good. Really good. Next, now my enthusiasm for that scent, this is like tenfold. This is my favorite blend from the Advent Calendar. This one was called Shepherd. They didn't have names when they came to us, but when she offered the pre-order for these later on, they had names. Excuse me. This is Shepherd. Clementine, fresh balsam, strawberry, moss, and marshmallow. Ugh. Guys, this is a beautiful, sophisticated perfume pine scent. I love this, love this, love this. And if you were one that watched my haul video, that the review of the Advent Calendar, and you gave this a try, I sincerely hope that you like this one. It is different. I've never smelled anything like this before. And I love that about Super Tarts. I'm looking for more sophisticated blends and out of the box and, you know, things that just smell so good that you wouldn't think goes together. Like, this is phenomenal. I love it. Love it. Okay, we're on the stretch to home now, guys. Spiced pumpkin latte. Coffee, once again. This is, I haven't melted this yet. This is milk, creamy butter, coffee, pumpkin, cinnamon, nutmeg, maple, and chocolate cream. A little bit of everything in here, but that's a very complex scent. Very good. Love that one. Next, Luke's coffee addiction. This is freshly brewed coffee with the tiniest swirl of vanilla, creamer, and sugar. Hi, sweetheart. That's my baby girl right here. I know. You want to eat, baby. I'm sorry. Okay. This is delicious. Love this. I melted this the other day. It is incredible. Hey, honey. She came to say hi now. I told you there might be a Poppy appearance. I'd put Poppy on camera, but she has a nasal condition that I don't talk about it a lot because it's been a long process for my husband and I. She has a cone on, she has a fungus in her sinus called Cryptococcus, we think. And last April, she developed a large swelling in between her eyes and her sinuses, which eventually ruptured into an abscess. And Poppy is 1.5 years, and she's had 2 surgeries with this to try to figure out, you know, what had happened. And what really made the vets, Poppy has a team of vets. She's a case study out there in the vet world. And the vet where we take her, they've just been absolutely phenomenal. I know this is not about wax, but Poppy is my child. I don't have children. She's my baby, and I've cried many hours over this situation because Poppy, and I'm getting tearful now. Poppy has changed our life. We had a dog. Echo was her name. She was a black lab, and she was my husband Marty's dog when I met him 11 years ago. And she died of liver and spleen cancer. It'll be 5 years. She died in 2017. It'll be 5 years. And that broke my heart into a million pieces, more than anything. And I had a golden retriever when I was a child. Her name was Amber. I was an only child. And my parents got me a dog when I was 4. When we moved to Charleston, South Carolina. They got me a dog to give me a friend. We lived in the boondocks, and I was shy, and that's when my anxiety started, and all of that shit that I don't want to talk about. But Amber died when I was 13, and I was sad and I cried. But losing an animal when you're an adult, it just hits you right in the gut. And I can imagine if it's any sort of percentage or portion of what a mom and dad feels when their child passes on. Oh my God, it hurts like hell, and I hated it. And we found Poppy right at the beginning of the pandemic. I found a breeder of Russian Blue. Poppy is a Russian Blue. Found a breeder in Atlanta. Her name is Barbara, and she was the most wonderful human being that I've ever dealt with in terms of animals. And Barbara has been doing this for over 30 years. And anyways, Poppy, we don't know how she got this fungus in her nose, but apparently cats can get it. And what it does is it ate away at some of the bone in her sinuses, and that's what was a key indication of letting them know that she has some sort of fungus in her sinuses. So she's on long-term antifungal medications that we give her twice a day, and she has a cone on because she'll constantly just paw at her wound and it just keeps breaking open. And my husband and I, it hurts us emotionally when we see her like that. So I don't want to put her on camera very often because I don't want anybody to think that we're abusing her or putting this on her and, you know, treating her badly, because we're not. Poppy is my world. And she's helped me so much with anxiety and stress. And I'm sorry I'm crying on my channel. I swore I would never do this, but you know, this is my life, and I chose to have a channel where I can share my love of this stuff and my hobby. And she's part of my life, and she's here in my home, and I'm just sharing that with you guys. And I hope you don't mind. I'm sorry for the tears, but you know, we're all having a human experience, and we all go through things happy and sad every single day, and you never know what someone is going through. And I just want to thank everybody for all their support and kindness. And I love doing this channel. I love making these videos for you guys. And I know I don't have a ton of followers like some of you out there, but I really enjoy this. It's really given me something that can help me cope with shit that's happening in the world. So enough of that part. Let's get back to this little bit of wax so I can let you guys go. And if you want to see Poppy, just let me know. I'll put her on camera. I don't need the Karens out there to tell me I'm abusing my cat, because I love this little girl. I love my baby doll, and she's the sweetest little thing. So, anyways, back to happiness. Fantasyland. This is Hello Lover, Fruit Loops, Orange Sherbet, and Vanilla Bean Noel. Love this one. This is Fruit Loops dominant, but what I love about it is it's lemon Fruit Loops. It's lemon Fruit Loops. And this is just like sugared lemons to me. Hello Lover is a really strong, strong blend. Hello Lover is in here. I think I said that, but I might have talked a little fast. Hello Lover is a strong oil. I love it. I love Fantasyland. I love it. I wish we could go to Fantasyland in Disney World, but maybe someday. I've been there twice, but my husband's never been to Disney World, and I'm trying to talk him into going down to Universal Studios to go to Harry Potter World. Actually, boy, I'm talking a lot about myself tonight. My husband just watched Harry Potter movies, all of them, for the very first time the last couple of weeks, and he actually liked them. He surprised himself. I've been trying to tell him, but nope. They're stupid. They're not going to be fun. He ate his words. IHOP. Coffee blend again. Pumpkin pecan waffles. Maple syrup and brown sugar. Caramel and coffee. Oh, this is one of her top blends. I know it is. Everybody raves about this, loves this. It's delicious, gorgeous, offered all the time. If you haven't tried it, if you're one of the few that haven't tried it and you like all of these notes, give this a try. I'm pretty sure you'll love it. Two more here. Holiday cookie tray. I had this melting this morning in my bedroom and bath. This is sweet buttercream, caramel, almond, orange sugar cookie, coconut shavings, vanilla icing, vanilla cream, and milk. This is one of the most delicious vanilla buttercream scents I've ever had, because there's enough of the bakery in it and a little bit of that coconut and the milk and the vanilla cream to give it that buttermilk, coconut cookie, bakery where you just want to eat this whole thing. This is delicious. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. One more. Toucan Sam. This is Fruit Loop, sugar cookie, and whipped cream. This, man, it's good. I have 3 brittles of this, so I told myself, don't hoard it, use it, enjoy it, and love it. So that's this week's video for the melting challenge and the low haul. Even though I've kind of failed the no buy because I bought a few things this month, I am following the challenge week by week, and I'm having so much fun doing it. And thank you, Drew, for developing this, and whoever else is on your team. Thank you so much. So this Sunday, I promise I'll do it on Sunday. This Sunday, I'll film all these and my reviews and thoughts on how they perform for me and which ones I liked. I like all of these, so I'm not going to have any I don't like. I'll post that on Sunday, and then I'll also be doing next week's theme, which I don't remember what it is right now, but I'll be doing that this weekend too. So nice talking to everybody. I love your comments, and thank you so much for everything, and I'll talk to you soon.